Hey, it's Holden, Run Pure Sports with my running back positional breakdown. And today we are getting a beast back, and we're going to roll with him in GPPs. But first, I want to remind everybody, if you haven't signed up for Run Pure Sports yet, NBA season's coming up. You get the end of the football season. You get football playoff plays. And guess what? 15% off right now with the code Buckets15. Buckets15, 15% off lifetime subscription, $20 throw in the bet side too. All right, let's get into running backs. We're going to start in Cash this week. I think a lot of people are going to be worried about Cash because if he doesn't score 2 touchdowns, they say he doesn't pay off. He might be more of a GPP play. I will have a ton of Derrick Henry in all formats this week. Derrick Henry going up against Jacksonville, 8.7 on DraftKings, 9.6 on FanDuel. And again, he's viable in all formats. Hopefully, people fade him after that 60-yard fumble and a fumble performance in Week 13. But he previously ran for 100 yards and or 8 touchdowns in 8 of 10. Jacksonville allowing the third most rushing yards per game at 136.9. Let's go, Derrick Henry. Now, I have a hard time thinking Christian McCaffrey is going to be more than 10, 12% owned again this week. I think people are going to be worried about it. He is slated to come back for Carolina, taking on the Denver Broncos. And in Week 9, if you'll remember, we do the show leading up to lock, me and JSU said, hey, you got to get on Christian McCaffrey this week. They're going to go out there. They're going to roll with him. Well, guess what? They did that. And he's a high-priced option, but he's worth it. Let's do it. Do you believe he's healthy enough to get 25 touches? If you do, continue. Let's go. Do you believe the coaches are going to give him the 25 touches? If you do, go for it. That means you and the coaches believe that. 3 games this season, 26 touches, averaging 30 PPR points. He scored 2 TDs in each of his 3 games. And Denver's 26th against the run at 131 yards per game. Fine. You give me a low-owned Christian McCaffrey, a guy that could break the slate. Of course I'm playing him. Of course. I hope people don't play him, though. Let's get wacky, though. Wacky with the Giants. Wayne Goldman against the Arizona Cardinals. He's a FanDuel-only play for me. 6K on FanDuel. He's 5.7 on DraftKings. He just doesn't get enough work in the passing game. So Week 12 against Cincinnati, 95 rush yards on the TD. Week 13 at Seattle, 135. This is pretty good. He's putting up some numbers. He had scored in 5 straight games before last week's game. The Cards, mediocre against the run. He has 16 red zone attempts the last 6 weeks, 10 carries inside the 5-yard line. Let's get a little wacky with Wayne Goldman. All right, again, thumbs up, like and subscribe to the Run Pure Sports YouTube channel. Buckets15 for 15% off a lifetime subscription. And don't forget to check out my premium show with JSU. It's the Final Countdown from 11:30 to 12:45 every Sunday morning. I'm Holden. Check out the other positional previews, wide receiver, quarterback, tight end. They'll all be up. And keep running pure.